Alright, here's my valve cover off. You just notice that one arm was out. I do have one loose rocker. Well, the rest are pretty tight, but these things are notorious getting loose, getting wear and tear. It has 120 some thousand miles on it, so not a lot of carbon built up on top, oil. So I'm glad to see that the oil was distributed properly, nicely on the rockers. But I want to take the head out, figure out what's going on with this, what caused that to happen. Maybe the lifter is bad, or I need to get the head off. So in order to do that, I got to take all these rockers out, all the arms out. And what I'm going to do is the main thing is you want to make sure when you take them out, you mark them, or you organize them in a way that you're going to put them back the exact way you took them out, because they wear a certain way. Unless you're upgrading or buying all new, which I might. Right now I don't quite have the money. So I'm going to take them out. I've actually got a cardboard box down here, over there. I want to set up, make a little grid, and put everything in there. Put the rods in, make little holes, put rods in, keep everything nice and organized. So when you take this out, you want to just make sure you keep everything organized, put in the right place, because you want to put everything back exactly the way you took it out. All right, now in order to take the rockers out, got this bridge right here. This is 1/2-inch bolts. Now everything's under spring tension, so you just want to unloosen one bolt real quick. I always do like quarter turn, loosen a little bit at a time until the tension's off. Once the tension's off, then you can take it all off. Like I say, so there's a lot of spring tension. So you just want to like unloosen one, and not the other at the same time. You want to kind of do them all even. All this is a 1/2-inch bolt. Like I said, when you take them out, make sure you keep everything nice and organized. I'm even going to keep the bolts and the rocker and the bridge exactly how I took it out. Get this one done, much more, and time to take the head off. Actually, I got to take all this down. Get the intake out, headers off. It's a lot easier taking it off, putting it back on. That's the hard part. Let's see. We'll get to that when we get to that. So there's an example of what I'm going to do. Get a nice piece of cardboard box. Couple holes, put your rods in there, or underneath. Make sure you put your rockers and everything the way they came off the head. I'm just going to keep doing it all the way down the road. Just got to stay organized. I put it back the same way you took it out. It's the way they wear. You want to keep it the same. That's only if you don't replace everything. Now, if you replace everything, it's a totally different story. All right, this is the end result that I got. Got my 6 sets out. Now, what I'm going to do, this is the one that the rod came out of the rocker. The rod looks good, straight. Does have a little bit of mauling here, little scratches right here from when it was out of the rocker, bouncing up and down in the head. But I believe the rods are straight. I'm going to get more on a flat surface. You basically roll them, something like glass, something really smooth countertop would be great. But to me, they look nice and straight. You check the hole, you'll be able to see right through it. That's where your oil comes up. Everything looks nice and clean. Now for the rockers, I'm looking for unusual wear. You're going to have wear and tear here. This is where it rocks on. But you're looking for more, like, say if it gouges out one side more than the other, which it hasn't. It feels nice and smooth. Same here where the rod comes up. Take a look at that. Make sure the wear is normal. And they both look fine. A little bit of wear, but nothing crazy. I mean, it's 120 miles, 125,000 miles on it. Same right here where the piston is. I mean, where the spring is for the valve. You just rub it, make sure it feels smooth, nothing crazy. Got a little bit of wear, but nothing, nothing alarming. Unfortunately, when I took the bridges out, it had a lot of tension on it. It's probably never been taken off. You can see my bridge bent a little bit. I could probably straighten that out, But this might be the nail in the coffin. I might be getting all new stuff. I'll see what happens. I really didn't want to buy new stuff because I'm trying to keep this as cheap as possible. But as of now, it looks like because another one bent. That one also bent a little bit. This one bent a little bit. Yes, this is another one that bent. You can tell right there how it bent up. Bolts are basically seized in there. Because I don't believe when you crank them back down, I was going to look it up how much torque you're supposed to use. I don't believe it's that much torque when I set them. So most likely I am going to buy all new sets of rockers, bridges. I might keep, I might as well see how much, I might as well buy all new rods itself. But that's how I organize it, straighten it all out, keep it all organized. Was going to try to put it all back in. I might still try. Might try to straighten out, but I don't think so. Alright, now to take off all the front stuff off so I can get the head off, get the alternator off, all the other good stuff off.